Think Ireland is all shamrocks, Guinness, and leprechauns? Think again. This is a land where a goat is crowned king. Kissing a centuries-old stone can make you irresistibly charming, and people face freezing winds in miniskirts like they're on a summer stroll. Here, beaches can sing, roads can defy gravity, and love stories are hidden in dusty old notebooks waiting to be found. It's a place where tradition isn't just preserved, it's given a mischievous twist, and the bizarre is celebrated like a national treasure. So grab your pint and your sense of wonder, because we're diving into 15 of the most quirky, jaw-dropping, and wonderfully weird facts about Ireland, the country that turns the ordinary into pure magic. Number 15. The most legendary land on Earth. Tucked on the western edge of Europe, Ireland is often compared to a giant emerald floating in the Atlantic. It's just 3,000 miles from the U.S. East Coast, about the same as a flight from New York to San Francisco. With only 32,600 square miles of land, smaller than the state of Maine, Ireland is a compact but mystical wonderland. Over 25% of the country is made up of wetlands, lakes, and ancient forests, many of which are thousands of years old. It's a haven for migratory birds, storytellers, and seekers of myth and magic. The weather is wet and mild year-round, with summer temperatures usually between 60 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, making it a perfect escape for those who hate the sweltering heat. And though its population is just 5.3 million, over 70 million people worldwide, especially in the U.S., claim Irish ancestry. Number 14. The world's mysterious singing beaches. Yes, you heard that right. Singing beaches. Along Ireland's Wild West coast, some beaches literally chirp or squeak when you walk on them barefoot. Locals call it singing sand. The sound happens due to a rare combination of sand texture, dryness, and movement, and it feels like nature is whispering to you. And if that's not strange enough, let's talk about Ireland's quiet, clothing-optional culture. Near Dublin lies Cliff, a hidden seaside escape where privacy and freedom go hand in hand. Other secret spots like Silver Strand and Corballis Beach quietly welcome those who prefer a more personal kind of beach day. Number 13. Women with the most charming voices in Europe. In Ireland, where it's totally normal to experience 3 seasons in a single day, you'll still find women strolling confidently in short skirts and light tops, even when it's barely 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The locals call it fashion fighting the cold. But there's more to Irish women than just weather-defying style. Despite often wearing minimal makeup and opting for a simple, natural look, Irish women are globally admired for their voices. In a recent global survey, their accents, especially from the South, were described as soothing, velvety, and irresistibly captivating. Their soft-spoken tone, mixed with a confident and articulate delivery, often stuns first-time tourists, especially Americans. They're strong, warm, and unapologetically independent. They'll discuss anything from politics to poetry without hesitation, and they'll do it with wit and charm. Still rooted in tradition, many Irish women continue quirky customs like the dream pillow, placing a charm under their pillow during Samhain or Valentine's night to dream of their future husband. Number 12. Ireland's strange stone-kissing ritual. Let's talk about talking to rocks. Well, sort of. In the small southern town of Blarney lies a legendary stone embedded high in the wall of a 600-year-old castle. It's called the Blarney Stone, and locals believe that kissing it gives you the gift of gab, the ability to speak eloquently and persuasively, charming anyone who listens. But here's the twist. You don't just walk up and kiss it. You have to lie on your back, Lean your head backward over a castle ledge and be held by an attendant as you plant a kiss on the stone, hanging upside down. Crazy? Maybe. But every year, hundreds of thousands of people from around the world line up, rain or shine, to kiss the stone and walk away with a story. It's quirky, it's awkward, and it's unforgettable. Whether the magic is real or not, you'll leave with a huge grin and a tale worth telling. Number 11. The Curious Case of Redheads in Ireland. In most parts of the world, natural red hair is considered rare. But in Ireland, it's a badge of honor, a flaming symbol of Celtic pride, resilience, and fierce individuality. Around 10% of Ireland's population has red hair, making it the country with one of the highest percentages of redheads on Earth. But the Irish don't just live with it. They celebrate it. Every year in the charming village of Crosshaven, Ireland, Ireland hosts the Redhead Convention, a one-of-a-kind festival where ginger pride takes center stage. Hundreds of redheads from across Ireland and around the world gather to join in on contests like the reddest hair, the most glorious ginger beard, and even the stare that pierces souls. Yes, really. There's music, laughter, dancing, and the undeniable sense that being different is something to be proud of. Number 10. Ireland's legally brewed beer culture. In Ireland, beer isn't just a drink, it's a way of life. From celebrating a birthday to saying goodbye, or just sharing a laugh with friends at a cozy pub, beer is part of nearly every Irish social ritual. On average, each Irish citizen consumes around 10 liters of beer and spirits per year, showing just how deeply rooted it is in their daily lives. And at the heart of it all? Guinness. This iconic dark stout, born in 1759, is more than just Ireland's most famous export. It's a national treasure. So beloved, it has its own International Guinness Day, celebrated every September, where millions around the world raise a pint in its honor. And then there's St. Patrick's Day, possibly the happiest day on earth. In Dublin, the celebration transforms the city into an emerald carnival. Hats, shirts, beards, and even the River Liffey turn green. Number 9. The largest matchmaking festival in Europe. Forget Tinder, Bumble, or swiping right on a screen. If you're looking for real romance with a side of Guinness and Irish charm, head to Lisdoonvarna, a small village in Western Ireland, every September. This tiny town hosts Europe's largest matchmaking festival, drawing over 60,000 singles from across the world every year. Imagine it. Warm pubs, live music, country dancing, laughter spilling into the streets, and love stories starting with a simple smile and a classic tune. At the heart of it all is Willie Daly, Ireland's most famous matchmaker. Armed with a 150-year-old matchmaking notebook, he's helped unite over 3,000 couples with nothing more than intuition, tradition, and a little luck. Local legend says if you touch the notebook with both hands, you'll meet your soulmate within 6 months. But don't worry, there's no pressure here. Whether you're searching for the one or just want a weekend of fun, Lisdoonvarna welcomes everyone. Number 8. Ireland's adorably strange animal blessing ceremony. On October 4th every year, in villages across Ireland, something incredibly heartwarming happens. Dogs in bow ties, cats in sweaters, and even parrots and donkeys line up outside churches for a sprinkle of holy water. Welcome to Ireland's Animal Blessing Day, a unique religious tradition tied to St. Francis of Assisi, the patron saint of animals. It's a celebration of the deep bond between humans and animals, rooted in both Celtic customs and Catholic faith. And it's not just about pets. Farmers bring cows, pigs, sheep, and horses, turning quiet village streets into joyful country parades. The ceremony is simple. The local priest stands in front of the church, blessing each animal with holy water as they pass by. Dogs dressed in suits, cats in velvet ribbons, and birds chirping as if they're singing in a choir. It's more than just a religious moment. It's a festival of compassion, community, and unconditional love. Number 7. Ireland's unique marriage tradition. Long before relationship podcasts and couples therapy, Ireland had its own radical idea about love. Believe it or not, couples could once legally agree to live together for any period, from 1 year to 100 years, based entirely on mutual consent. At the end of the agreed time, they could either renew their commitment or walk away peacefully. No courts, no drama, just two people making a choice. This tradition wasn't about temporary love. It was about freedom, respect, and the understanding that love evolves. Many Irish couples said knowing their relationship had an expiration date made them cherish every moment more deeply. Number 6. Ireland's most mind-bending hill. Think cars only roll downhill? Think again. Near Dundalk, there's a place known as Magnetic Hill, where cars appear to roll uphill, in reverse, without engine power. All you do is release the brake, and suddenly your car starts gliding backward, uphill, or so it seems. It's not sorcery, it's science. A powerful optical illusion caused by misaligned slopes, uneven terrain, and a distorted horizon line tricks your senses completely. Tourists flock here just to experience the surreal moment of defying gravity. And the locals? They'll tell you stories about electronic devices acting strange, adding a spooky edge to an already bizarre experience. What's wild is this place wasn't made to impress anyone, it's just naturally weird. Number 5. Eccentric life in Dublin, where emotion lives out loud. Welcome to Dublin, a city where past and present stroll side by side, and life pulses through every cobblestone and cafe. By day, you'll hear violinists on Grafton Street, bike tires tapping on the stone, and maybe a shout from a red double-decker bus. There's no rush here, just a laid-back rhythm that invites you to pause and feel. Locals sip tea in St. Stephen's Green, chat with strangers, or argue about poetry in bookstores near Trinity College. Dubliners don't just live, they feel. And it shows in every glance, every laugh, every word. But when the sun sets, Dublin comes alive. In Temple Bar, the lights spill onto cobbled alleys, fiddles echo through the streets, and conversation fills the cool night air. And the women? They walk with confidence. Short skirts, no heavy makeup, just bold stares and even bolder conversations over pints. You'll find them dancing at the Palace Bar, debating politics at the Long Hall, or singing along to folk tunes at the Cobblestone where the music never ends. Number 4. A land of bizarre but real landscapes. Ireland isn't just green fields and castles. It's a land of natural illusions and mystical terrain. Start with the Giant's Causeway, a coastal marvel that looks like it was built by a giant or maybe a massive 3D printer. Over 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns are stacked so perfectly you'll swear a machine built them. But this masterpiece? It's 100% natural, formed by volcanic activity 60 million years ago. While Americans often seek out mountain parks and desert canyons, Ireland offers surreal beauty underground too. Head to the Marble Arch Caves, where drops of water fall onto limestone in just the right way to create haunting, bell-like sounds. Nature doesn't just shape the land here, it composes music. And then there are the fairy rings. Perfect grass circles in the middle of untouched fields, with no scientific explanation. Locals don't question it. They say it's where the fairies dance at night. Step inside if you dare. Now for the truly brave, Leap Castle. It's said to be the most haunted castle in Ireland. Its dark corridors echo with chilling legends and whispers from the past. Some say it still holds secrets and spirits. Number 3, a country that lives in festivals. If you're used to festivals in the US, think neon lights, funnel cakes, and pop stars, Ireland celebrations will flip your expectations. Let's start with Puck Fair in the town of Killorglin. Every year, a wild goat is brought down from the mountains, crowned king, and placed high on a throne overlooking cheering crowds. For 3 days, the goat rules the town. There's dancing, singing, drinking, and joy in every corner. America has Burger King. Ireland, they have Goat King. Then there's Wren Day, held every December 26th. Locals dress in wild costumes, like forest spirits or mythical hunters, parading through streets while playing music and reenacting ancient Celtic legends. It's spooky, beautiful, and uniquely Irish. If you love music, you won't want to miss Fleadh Choil na hÉireann, the largest traditional Irish music festival in the world. Picture streets filled with the sounds of harps, fiddles, and the deep heartbeat of the bodhrán drum, as dancers tap across cobblestones and strangers become friends. And for food lovers, there's the Galway Oyster Festival. It's the world's biggest oyster celebration, complete with gourmet tastings, oyster shucking contests, parades, and all the wine you can handle. Think Napa Valley, but with sea spray and Irish laughter. Number 2, low cost of living in the heart of Europe. Think Europe is always expensive? Think again. Ireland offers a surprisingly affordable lifestyle, especially when compared to major cities in the US or Western Europe. In central Dublin, a one-bedroom apartment might set you back around $1,900 to $2,300 per month. But head to charming towns like Bray or the artsy city of Galway, and you'll find rents starting at just $1,300. Utilities, including electricity, heating, water, and trash, average around $200 per month. High-speed internet? About $65. And if you're not driving, public transportation is cheap too. A monthly bus and light rail pass costs just $140. Eating out? Expect to pay around $18 per meal. But if you prefer home-cooked meals, your monthly grocery budget can easily stay between $250 to $300. Altogether, one person can comfortably live in Ireland for about $2,400 to $2,700 per month, making it 15 to 20% cheaper than most major U.S. cities and up to 30% cheaper than London or Paris. Want to save even more? Consider renting a room with locals. It can be up to 40% cheaper. Grab a Leap card for travel discounts and shop at budget-friendly grocery chains like Lidl or Aldi. Number 1. The heartiest Irish dishes. Forget toast and watery coffee. Irish breakfast is built different. Start your morning with black pudding, a sausage made of pork, oats, and spices. It looks like an Oreo gone rogue, but locals eat it like it's a breakfast cookie at 7 a.m. and with pride. In the U.S., potatoes are a side dish. In Ireland, they're the soul of the nation. From colcannon, creamy mashed potatoes with cabbage, to potato pudding and even potato-based desserts, if it doesn't have spuds, it's not really a meal. Next up is soda bread, a dense, yeast-free loaf heavy as a river stone. But smear on some Kerrygold butter, a golden, creamy national treasure, and suddenly you're in heaven. Irish comfort food also gets delightfully quirky. Ever had fish and chips wrapped in W.B. Yeats poetry? Or tried coddle, a cozy stew made with sausages, bacon, and, you guessed it, more potatoes. Locals call it the ultimate hangover cure after a Guinness-fueled night. And here's a surprise. Seaweed snacks aren't just for Japan. On Ireland's coast, folks munch on dulse, a salty, dried seaweed affectionately nicknamed Atlantic popcorn.